Ride on! Good morning everyone. So today we're going to do a video a little bit different. I'm going to do a 1000 kilometer review of my Chinese wheel set, which is from the brand Avian. Now I talked about this wheel set before. I will link it up in my previous video. Then if you want to check them out, do check them out. But today we're going to do a long-term review of this Chinese wheel set. So do stay tuned for this video. Right now I'm at GM Klang. It's about 7:30 AM. So before we begin, I'm going to do a short ride. Also, I need to mention I'm trying a new setup today, which is this GoPro mount provided by my friend from Instagram, Benji. So if you are watching this, Benji, thank you. So let's start with this video. Let's go. Okay, so what do you guys think of the setup just now, the chest piece? Do let me know in the comment down below. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Which one do you guys prefer, the chest piece or the one at my handlebar? But if you like the setup, just give me a like. I will highly appreciate the like. Okay, back with the topic for today. Today we're going to talk about my current setup on my bike, which is the carbon setup on the carbon wheel set and the carbon parts that I've upgraded over the time. So if you guys want to check out my setup that I've done on this bike, or the upgrade that I've done on this bike, I'll leave a link above or in the description down below. Basically, I've upgraded the handlebar, the stem, the seat post and the saddle, and also the wheel set. So lots of you guys also asked me to upgrade my bottom bracket, but I don't think I will upgrade to a ceramic bottom bracket yet. But if I'll do, I'll make sure to make a video on it. So do stay subscribed and ring the notification bell if you want to see my future video on that. So basically, why do I start this project is because after some time using this bike, I've been having this bike for around a year. Then I started to feel that I want to do some weight saving onto this bike. That's why I started on this project to upgrade into carbon part. The original weight of my bike with alloy setup is around 9.5 kilograms, excluding the accessories, included the pedal. So after those upgrades, right now my bike, I'm happy to report, is around 8.5 kilogram, mostly saved from the wheel set and also the saddle. So what do I think of this? Well, the significant improvement that I really feel on is during climbing, because the weight saving is really important for you, especially when you do a climb. I did multiple climbs with this, and I'm happy to say I'm able to climb slightly faster. I believe most of you guys are watching this video anticipating on my full review of this carbon wheel set. So onto the wheel set, I've used this wheel set long term for all my rides now since I got this wheel set, and finally I've managed to gather around 1000 kilometers already. So I'm going to give you my long-term review on this carbon wheel set. So a quick walkthrough of this wheel set. This wheel set is from the brand Avian. I ship it directly from China. Bought it from Shopee. If you want to check it out, link in description. So it's a 50mm dip, comes with a semi-aero spoke over here. Semi-flat and not rounded. So actually it's a semi-aero spoke. The total weight of both of front and back is around 1.6 kilograms. So this wheel set is actually a tubeless ready wheel set, but I did not set it up as tubeless, just a normal clincher wheel. I'm using Maxxis Pursuer with Maxxis tube. So what do I think after 1000 kilometers of riding? Well, I am really impressed with the quality that this wheel have offered me. Well, basically because after sometimes, usually people will say Chinese carbon wheel set will run out of through, meaning that the tire will slightly wobble or misalign a bit. But this never happened to me, and I'm still running it with a factory stock tension, meaning I did not bring this tire to my bike mechanic to check it out for any wobbling and so, because I did not experience it. But now that might be on my use case because I'm weigh around 60 kilogram. Maybe that is also the factor to factor in whether my weight will affect the tire to be misaligned. But anyway, no issue for me. So another thing to note is the brake surface. So right now, as you can see, after 1000 kilometer, the brake surface is still very nice. I did not see any signs of wear or tear, no burning whatsoever. I bring this to do downhill, uphill, hulu langat, you name it, and also 200 kilometer ride, 100 kilometer weekly ride also. So brake surface definitely did not disappoint. As you can see, if I clean this, the surface will be as good as new, so no problem on that. And the hub, after sometimes though some or cheap Chinese hub will cause some noise, but mine did not happen for me so far. So I'm really pleased with the quality of this carbon wheel set. Well, as for the hub, I like to have a noisy hub, frankly. I don't know why, but to me it really boosts the morale when you hear some different types of hub when compared to a stock hub. So I'll do a free hub sound check later. But anyway, look at this design of the spoke. Definitely look something unique, something like the Campagnolo wheel set or the Bora wheel set. So yeah, something interesting. So as for the back, the braking surface is also still look quite new. There's no burning as well, similar to the front. But one thing I would say is that if you use a carbon wheel set, make sure that you use the right carbon brake pad, because carbon brake pads are specifically designed for carbon wheels. If you did not change this brake pad and you are using the normal brake pad for alloy wheel, you might damage this surface and you might cause carbon burning or maybe tearing or something like that, which will render the carbon wheel set useless. Another thing to note is the braking performance. Well, carbon wheel set does not have a good reputation on braking performance, especially during a wet ride. Now for normal day ride, I would say the braking performance is okay, as good as you would expect. But if you are doing a wet day ride, well, do expect the braking performance to drop slightly because you might feel slightly slippery. The problem definitely enhances itself, especially during a downhill ride. There's one time I took this carbon wheel set downhill at Genting Perez. So at that time it was a wet ride and I definitely feel the braking performance significantly reduced when compared to my alloy wheel set. Also to take note, when you go downhill, you need to be mindful of your braking time, because if you brake too long or you brake all the way, for example, if you brake all the way from Perez 10 km downhill straight and you just hold the brake for all the way, then do expect some damage to be done onto this carbon wheel set. So I think that's about it on the review or long-term review on this carbon wheel set and the carbon parts that I've done. Hopefully I'm able to give you some insights or thought for you to consider if you want to make the upgrade. Of course, all these parts I will leave a link down below if you want to check them out. So if I miss out any, do leave a comment or question down below. I'll try to respond to all of them. Alright, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do, please give me a like and consider to share this with your friend. Subscribe and ring the notification bell if you like this type of video. Till next time, eat, sleep, cycle, ride on.